Hey everyone, my name is Georgia Weir and I am the creator and founder of Deadly Runners. Deadly Runners came about because running had a huge impact on myself. I turned to running as a last resort to help me cope with my mental health, addiction and unhealed trauma, really. And the effect it had was significant. It was really big. So in 2013, I was selected in the Indigenous Marathon Project to run the New York Marathon. When I returned, I gained my qualifications as a personal trainer and running coach with Athletics Australia and started Deadly Runners. I wanted to provide my community with free access to a running coach and a free program 3 times a week, which is a luxury that most people can't afford, and I was in a position to give this for free, so I did. And the impact it had, I could have never have predicted. The health outcomes were incredible, were just amazing. People losing weight, people going off medication, it was amazing. But it wasn't just the health outcomes that were impressive. It was the social connections that were formed, I think, that really kept this group and these groups together. So it grew. It was taking up a lot of my time. So my goal, my dream was to take Deadly Runners Australia-wide and turn it into a full-time job. Now, there was a trademark issue around Deadly Runners because a non-Indigenous organisation that originally supported me and was very helpful started rolling out Deadly Runners as their own and taking credit for something that I had created. This had a devastating impact on myself and my children, and was quite the effects of it were life-changing for us. So I trademarked it because I didn't want a non-Indigenous organisation taking credit for it, and it was something that I created, and I wanted something that to show for my hard work. It's meant to be a grassroots community-owned program, and it's not if there's a non-Indigenous organisation getting funding for it. So I trademarked it. They opposed it. It became publicly known that they opposed it, and once that had happened, they then pulled their opposition. The trademark now sits with me, an Aboriginal person. I guess my intention is back to what it originally was, and that's for it to remain community owned. So in order for that to happen, I've identified a few things in this rebirth, which is where we're at. I'm at a rebirth because the trademark is sitting with me, and I want to create and get back to what my intention was. So the things I've identified that I need to make this happen is a polished website. The website's going to allow people to sign up and register and access the free program. It's going to allow people to track their progress and, more importantly, to connect and share stories, which is what Deadly Runners are really good at. It will also allow me to purchase new Deadly Running gear, singlets more specifically. The singlets are really important it's an important part of the Deadly Runners program. It's not just a 0 to 5K. 0 to 5K programs are easy to find. It's the Indigenous governance and knowledge as an Indigenous person that goes into the success of this program. And the singlet was an important part of that. It was always I introduced giving it in week 6 of the 8-week program, because it was long enough for people to be committed, to get a little something and to see them through and wear it for their 5K. So I need to raise 12 grand for this to happen. This will allow me to pay a professional to develop the website and produce the singlets. Now my stretch goal, so if I exceed that 12, is 20 grand, and that will allow me to purchase more Deadly Runners merchandise that I can then sell and financially support more deadly running activities. So please get behind me, get behind the existing Deadly Runners in this rebirth, and yeah, help us. Any help is appreciated.